Oh, help! Help! I do declare! Save me! Save me from this! I thought we agreed on burning building. I know that the variables get a little wonky somewhere along the line, but I think you failed to recognize the value in the dramatics. I mean, think about it. Really. Just about anybody can fall off the roof of an apartment complex, but a burning building provides spectacle. The chaos, the escalating danger, the guarantee of destruction, one way or another. If you're looking to actually get attention, I'd suggest a burning building. And if I recall, you're paying me for these suggestions, so each one that goes unused is just another dollar for my pocketbook that you're walking the fine line of wasting. Look, I know you could save me if that building really was on fire. You want to know why? You're a hero. You know you're a hero. And so do I. All we really need to do now is convince the rest of the world that you are. I didn't take this gig to make you something you're not. All the money in the world wouldn't be able to convince me with how brutal the lawsuits would be. I took this gig to give the world a chance to see who you are. You're already a hero. The rest of the world just needs to figure that out. And the only way the rest of the world is going to figure that out is through the way they usually find things out. Via a massive public spectacle. It's only pragmatic. Look, the rest of the world will foot the bill some other time, all right? You pay me my dues now, and I can promise you that in a year's time it'll look like I was only asking for 2 pennies to rub together. It's not like I can con you anyways, so I don't see why you're especially worried. I mean, I like to think of myself as a sly character as much as the next Tom, Dick, or Stanley, but let's face it here. Double-crossing somebody with super strength is the opposite of self-preservation, which is really the only reason I'd double-cross somebody like you anyhow. I mean, I don't know your policy on these sort of things, and I shouldn't pretend that I do, even when I say it. No offense intended, really, but I'm working with super freaks for a living. Random guys who get random powers and randomly decide they want to be publicly worshipped for it when they don't know the first thing about anything and everything from criminal psychiatry to media discourse to fashion design to public speaking. And being a hero requires all those things. And not being able to juggle them all, at best, can be an embarrassing slip-up that leads to a capital crime. And not all of them are able to do it. Because, let's face it, really, is crime the biggest problem in this city? Or is it the contracts that lead people to commit crime in the first place? Is crime even going to be the greatest issue you have to face when you don the cowl? Of course. That's not exactly why you hired me, now, is it? You did hire me to give you the facts. You hired me because you heard from a friend of a friend of a friend that if you paid my fee, you could become the facts that people discuss so thoughtfully, so critically. You heard that I made Blasphemous, the same way you heard I made Helix, the Red Brumble, Kraken, the Rat King. They were once nobodies, just like you. And now, everyone knows their names, their faces, their ever-expanding legacies, just like you do. So, you hired me to make you too, didn't you? That's why I'm here. Such is the way of the business of the damsel. Being the damsel is playing the plaything. It's handing you all the power and trusting you not to misuse it. In a way, it's the first real test of heroism you can expect to receive. But just because you're playing the hero doesn't mean you don't damage your toys along the way. It's a fickle business. A narrow floozy who can fit into a tight dress can do it. Trust me. I've seen far too many fly guys. The same way I've seen too many can't-fly girls splatter on the pavement. I'm always going to be a bit careful of you. That's just a fact of the trade that I myself cannot control. But the fact that you made it this far into this spiel definitely gives you back some of that promise I might have once thought you lacked. I can't deny that you're a tad unskilled in a variety of facets of the job of heroing, in ways that I would never be able to teach you. But you can't teach somebody to care. You can tell them the semantics, the statistics, the stories, and they might act like they care. But you know that there's no real conviction behind the eyes. This may be a business of action. In fact, I know far too many heroes who wish this business was nothing but action. But this is supposed to be an industry based on care, first and foremost. And that care can be all the difference in the world between a success and a tragedy. So chin up, sport. We'll nix the burning building stunt for now. At least until I can find a way to make it look less like an active attempt of insurance fraud, and we'll give you another week on the court before you make your definitive debut. Sounds good? All right. But I want to see 20 damsel dips before you hang up the towel for the day. If you don't catch me before I hit the ground, your penalty is paying for my medical bills. And if I die because you're just a little too slow on the uptake to keep me from going down, 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 well then, I guess you're just going to have to hire another personalized trainer, brand manager, seamstress, speech instructor, corporate lawyer. They'll let you live in infamy. All right? All right. 1, 2. A 1, 2, 3. Oh, help! Help! I do declare! Save me!